Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing something pretty special, but I'm just going to show you the 10-gallon planted tank first. So as you can probably see, we just recently added some S-Repens to the front of the 10-gallon planted tank. I actually got this portion of S-Repens on Amazon and it came in really healthy, and I've been able to split it and propagate it a few times. And it seems to be growing really well under the Aster 20 light that I've got lighting this tank right now. And I think once the S-Repens grows and covers the whole bottom of the tank, my job's done and I'm just going to let the tank evolve. But enough of that, let's get into the topic of today's video, which is shipping fish. So as a lot of you know, we just recently sold a lot of our show males out of the 55 to make room for some grow out blue neons to be introduced. And right now we've got 10 juveniles in there, ranging from about 2 to 2.5 inches. And then we've also obviously got the big breeder male that you can see there. These are all my own grow outs that I plan on keeping for future breeding. And I'm hoping that there's at least 1 or 2 males in this group and the rest are females. I know for a fact that at least 2 are females, as they've both held in the last 2 or 3 weeks, which is pretty exciting as we're not going to struggle to continue the strain. In this tank, however, the male on the right hand side is currently by himself and I'm trying to grow his fins back, and as you can see, his fins are growing back. That dorsal fin is definitely getting a little more elongated, so it'll be interesting to see to what degree that gets. But these 12 blue neons that you see right now are getting shipped to New York tomorrow, so I just thought I'd get some video of them tonight before they get shipped in the morning. So this is the next morning. Blue neon male, still looking quality, and it's moving day for these guys. Hopefully we won't cause them too much stress, but after catching them, we put them all in a bucket and we're heading off to my good buddy Pittsburgh Pets, who's going to run us through the whole shipping process, starting with the shipping box. So here you can see the breathable bags that Mitch uses for shipping, which are a little different to the normal bags, as they allow for oxygen exchange. He also utilises methylene blue.
1, 2, 5 or 6 count. My job.
The worst thing is, these fish don't make it.
Can't post a
I can't
video.
even post this video.
You can, but how not the ship fit?
Basically. What's this thing do? Just seal the bag?
Yeah, so I'll leave a lot of slack. So I'm gonna get it flat on the edges. Pull it up a little. Press it up till the water level gets there. You can have a little bit, but you don't want to have any if you can avoid it. Push it down for like 2 seconds, lift it up. I'll let it cool for like 5, which is a little longer than you need. Just slowly peel it back from the edge because it's hot at first. And then just to be safe, I'll do a second one as a backup. So now I have less tension on it, it's easier to get it perfectly flat. And there's a little light here, it goes on off whenever it's done. Just peel it back. I'm gonna test it, make sure it works, so you can see it's in there. No water getting into that second seam, you push on the bag a little bit. There's some area you don't want to have any if you can avoid it, but a small amount won't matter. And I'll cut off this excess bag. Oops. So there's a lot of slack there too. So it's gonna, like, if this bag were to fall, I'm not gonna do it with the fish in it, or to drop it. It's not gonna like explode. It's not a lot of tension. So there's a lot of give, and it's gonna help it not pop.
Yeah.
So there's the first one.
So here we are about 25 minutes later, and as you can see, all 12 of the blue neons are in separate bags with the methylene blue and a decent amount of water in, so they'll be good for the 2 to 3 day trip. We then wrapped each individual bag in a paper towel, and you could use anything for this, even newspaper, and this is done to ensure there's a good amount of oxygen exchange from the air to the bag, as if the bags are touching each other, oxygen exchange could be more limited when using this style of bag. The fish were then arranged into the box, laying flat so they've got plenty of room to swim on the trip. And then as we were shipping to New York at this time of year, it was advised to throw a heat pack in there, so we did that, although we did want to limit the amount of heat given off by the heat pack. So we wrapped it in a paper towel and some newspaper before putting on the top styrofoam lid and sealing the box. And this is simply just done with some tape over the creases of the box, and we also put one from one side to the other side just to make sure that the tape wouldn't split. The box was then labelled this side up with live fish, and they were sent to New York. 2 days later they arrived.
Hi, my name is Lena. These are my blue neon, and they're from Siglet Scapes. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and stay cool and rock on.
So thank you, Lena, for the awesome little intro. That's better than the plugs that I do to get you guys to subscribe, so thanks for that. But we shipped them on Monday and they arrived on Wednesday, all healthy and doing good. And this is the tank that they're in for the time being, until Ryan, who's Lena's father, finishes his fish room build in the next few days. So anyway guys, they're eating, and they're eating the same day as they're shipped, which is absolutely quality. So if you've got any questions about the shipping process, feel free to ask them down below. And overall, I'd say my first experience of shipping fish was a positive one, so I'm looking forward to doing it again. Thanks again to Pittsburgh Pets. Be sure to subscribe to him as well, and we'll see you on the next one.